Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Just like my little incense. So today I wanted to kind of show my progress on my grimoire. Oops, I accidentally forgot to do that. Light my tea light. Okay. Now get some smoke in there. Okay. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so today I wanted to show progress on my grimoire. It was really I thought it was really cool that there was others that were really intrigued and interested in this, and I loved all the questions I kind of got. And there was someone that asked, you know, they would love to see an update. Recently I saw, and then it was even funny in the in bulk Seasons of the Witch deck. They have this card number 24, the Grimoire. This is like the gossiping card, actually. This is the first deck where like I was able to like memorize the cards like a little bit better. But I think it's how she laid out the cards. But anyways, when I saw that, I was like, I have to work on. And so this one right here is the one I'm gonna be showing. This is actually this is actually my 8x10 grimoire for all the artwork that I get from the Witch's Moon. So all the artwork that you see in here that looks similar to each other is artwork done by A.E. Alden. So I want to shout that out. This isn't done yet, but I just wanted to like show progress of my big guy. But I know like everyone has their own views on what a grimoire is and what a BOS is, and that the two terms are kind of swapped around a little bit, which I kind of feel like, you know, I believe like a BOS is more on like the personal side and like reflective side. I like to even write like how my spells went and my rituals went, so like when I want to do that thing again, I can kind of look back and see how it went before, especially if it's like the first time I'm trying something, you know. Where like my grimoire is kind of like, for me, is kind of like something that you want to pass down. It's like knowledge that you've gained like from, you know, just practicing and it's like correspondences and like things to kind of learn from. And that's what, you know, I'd love for this to be something passed down if that time ever comes. But I do have like my own like BOS or like grimoires, written ones. This is actually one that I like to draw in and write my own things. This is one that I just kind of finished. I had my like little rune name. And then this is the one that I'm working in now. And I've filled up about 3 journals. And now I'm kind of like working in between these guys. And then in the previous video, I showed this, the 5x7 one, which this is very close to being complete since that video, which I'm really like proud of. So like when this is finished, I'm gonna do a full flip through of this. But because this is very close, and I love referencing this. And this has the 5x7 artwork that comes from the Witch's Moon. But I love this book. You can have whole pages and everything. But this is it's beautiful. So I'm going to show how this one looks. So let me make some room. And I like to keep all the paperwork. So I have like 2 of these folders now. I like to keep all my paperwork from all like the witchy boxes like organized and like and then I just keep some of the artwork if they haven't put it in there yet. Some artwork that I still have to put in that's like from the new boxes. This one, it doesn't have a border. This is such a beautiful art print, the Ascended Guides, but it doesn't fit in my book. So I was thinking about maybe, because originally I had this on my altar as a background, but I took it down. I left because I had it in the sleeve and everything, but maybe I might frame this. I'm still debating. Or I was like, or I can cut it, but it kills me to cut the artwork down. So before I put it into my BOS, do I have some of those tabs over here? No, I didn't bring them. I like to cut that white border off, and you'll see, I take the art prints out, and I cut that white border off, and then I'll get the corners, and I'll show them how they are, and like put the corners, and then I use sticky tack. This is my favorite type of sticky tack. And I use some of this to help mount the pages down. And you don't even really need the corners, the like photo corners, to put the pages down. Really, you just need sticky tack, but aesthetically the corners are nice. So and then because the art was sticking to each other, I actually this roll of parchment. So my husband sat down one day and helped me cut out little parchment squares. So you'll kind of see that in between, but that there's parchment in between the pages. So this journal I got off of Amazon. I believe it is above the $50 price tag, but it's like huge. It's huge, and it's all like, I don't know what type of paper this is called, but it's all that aged parchment, you know, and then it has a little key on it. I've thought about changing it, maybe, but it's very cute, and then it's matching with like this one, where this one this is a real, you know, this was a skeleton key I had, and I wrapped that myself. This didn't have anything on it, but I was kind of inspired because I got these around the same time. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna unfold this. Let me make some room. I think I have this upside down actually. Yeah, it goes like this, and the key goes at the bottom. I'm gonna hold my thing like this. So this isn't done yet. I'm just like showing what I've done because I want to write in here is what I'm going to be working on next. So I was thinking about writing on this page, Grimoire, and I've been practicing how I want to write it, because once it's written on the page, you know, it's the final thing. And then I was thinking about doing like a table of contents, like once I really fill this up, to do like a table of contents. But yeah, so I did like a little wax seal. This was like a spell I did to like consecrate this book. So I did a wax seal with that. And then I wanted to like do an ancestral like thank you. I've written it in my BOS because when we got this artwork, that's when I did it. I just like want to practice writing it a couple more times before I transfer that. But so those are the corners I was talking about, the photo corners. So I was thinking about also putting page numbers maybe, but I love when it's a full page like this one. Spirit to the fate and to weave a wish. Just beautiful artwork. See, like some of them don't have the sticky tack behind them, or I put the sticky tack here, 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 and here, which that kind of helped not anything move. I forgot, I guess, to do this page, because I was going to see the next page, because I was thinking about layering these, which I'll show how what I mean by that in like a further pages. But so there's like Gaia and Nyx, but there's like a gift of Gaia incantation, and then like there's a sigil for Nyx. Then we have palmistry. My bad, I had to stop and pause for a second. But so yeah, I actually loved working with the sigil. That was actually a beautiful one. So I thought about when leaving these open like this, because either I was gonna layer a page or write my thoughts on working with this in here, because I do have another journal where I've written when I've worked with the sigils or incantations, and like sharing my thoughts about that on the pages. But that's just gonna take time to transfer that, excuse me for coughing. But I love these full pages like this, a light body, a hermit, and like the beautiful sigils. The oak moon, moldavite. This is a good read, The Shamanic Roots of Witchcraft. And like kind of go down this slow if you ever want to pause to read any of this. And I also love this, The Quest of the Sunless Sea, A Journey to the Other World. Cutting cords, the chakras, teacup readings, and they gave that beautiful teacup, and I loved I love this artwork. But like something like this, I was thinking about like I'll show it in coming pages. I've done it where like there's a bigger page like this one, and I'll put this behind it. So I'm gonna do that with like these Sabbath pages. But I loved working with this, the Yule Blessing. It's beautiful. And then here's like a page where I you don't really even need the corners. It's put down with sticky tack. I actually, because the corners were too small for this artwork, I actually just sticky tacked right on top of the artwork. So as long as you don't like move them around too often, you know, you could move this around once or twice before you kind of really, you know, make its home. But it's fitting for February. We're in February now. The storm moon, so beautiful. Air and water. It's probably why they like to give wind chimes like in February, I think. But yeah, this is probably collecting their artwork for at least like 3 years. It'll be like 4 years this year, I believe. I love this page. A magical tree companion. And they gave a tree spirit, and you'll probably see that often on my altar. If you look on my shorts, you've probably seen it. This was so cool, drawing different botanicals. And just that artwork is so beautiful. I realize that's Aramed, I believe, not in the artwork. And then this was cool. This was like at the beginning of the year that they gave this, and this was the December box. And I thought that was cool. I was able to put these together because there's the Ogum in the center. And then here's the actual alphabet and what they stand for. So I tried to do like themes, you know, at least on the pages. This one, I loved this, the days of the week. How beautiful that is. All of them on the bottom. but because the pages were sticking, the parchment was like needed. So yeah, I don't know what I could do to like make this so it doesn't stick. I guess that's why they put them in the sleeves when they give the artwork to us, but I loved this too, a Fortuna. And this was like a sigil. So this was kind of what I was talking about writing my thoughts of, you know, around the sigil work. Because I really liked working with that. So yeah, I was like gonna transfer my thoughts. That's kind of what I meant about blocking out, like showing my grimoires where I've like hand drawn like the thing, so I love to draw. But like showing my drawings, I guess, more than like what my thoughts are, unless it's just like sharing correspondences or like what I learned about something. But yeah, so if anyone's interested in seeing like one of those, I'd love to share. I love when they do the big pages like this, so it's like a balance. But yeah, really beautiful. And see, like this one, I decided to keep that white border because I thought it looked nice. Opening the Grove. Druidry. I loved this. Like, a candle magic box. This was my favorite of the year, probably. I loved this artwork too. All the correspondences and everything was perfect. So yeah, so I ended up doing these kind of like seasonal, these little chapters, I like to call these parts, because I was kind of hitting my head against the wall. I wanted to do this, I wanted to take the approach of the binder, because the binder is so easy. You have the little slips, or you can open the binder rings and take out, you know, the pages and put them back and have tabs and things. So I was like, I wanted this to be in a book, you know, so that is kind of why I ended up just, so I had, you know, I was drawing, this is probably the first page I actually did in this, and then I taped something in here. I'm probably gonna tape it back in here now that I've kind of decided how the rest of the chapter goes. But just working with the sigil with the corn dolly, so that's kind of what that is. During Lunasa. There's another like empty page. Like I said, it's a work in progress, but I just wanted to show, you know, it today. I love this. I love the dragon box. That was so cool with Benton. I just love their artwork. So beautiful. I love that dragon, and I love when it said it's like a mixture of a camel. I think it's right here. Growing tiger-like paws, eagle's talons, a serpentine body adorned with carp-like scales. I can't read through the screen. I'm trying to find the camel. So like they look like a camel. Oh geez. I don't know, but it's in there. It's in there. And here's what I was talking about. So I did like these little golden pentagrams, or pentacles, I mean. And when, to like make sure that these stay down, I actually have sticky tack. So I was putting sticky tack here and here, or here and here, on the pages. And then some of them I put them here, 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 and here, if I don't think I'm gonna be lifting that page. But here's kind of like, you know, there was the sigil to work with the dragon. So I like was thinking about like doing something like that, where like it's extra flaps, and it reminds me of like there was like
these really cool books where they're kind of like, it was like Fairytopia or something, or like the Dragonology, or they're like these really cool like books, and they were like almost like scrapbooks almost, or they looked like little grimoires in a way. And I kind of want to make this to look like that in a way. But yeah, element of the wind, the flower moon for April. I just love that. The hummingbird and the bees. Oh, here's a page. I love this. The table, the symbols. That was beautiful. Yeah, I think. The beginning chapters at least have the star. Oops. I was gonna make a video on like what I do with like what I do after I get like a subscription box, like what do I do with the items, and like how, you know, I store them and things like that. But I left this in here because these are the incense to go with the honeymoon. So I'm gonna be using those this year, but I wanted to make sure that I had them out because my little incense box is huge. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking it was over here. I knew there's something over here. There's a sigil underneath. Yeah, Summer, the Green Man, and then Soul. I was thinking about doing page numbers too, maybe with the table of contents when I really finish this, but yeah, the stag moon. So yeah, this is more like spring and summer kind of combined in this one. The cleansing mantra, Medusa. This was like the first artwork I bought from them, a bath set. That's what sold me. I was like, I need that. Look how precious. I love this. And I love the incantation that they have too for her candle spell. Little unicorn. And I have a Fae offering. And I thought about putting that Fae offering underneath one of these, but I was like, I don't really want those to lift, so I just left it. So this is gonna be like I'm waiting for a page to put on top of this, and then to put this underneath it. But you can see I had little sigils moving around. But if there's like a sigil that goes with the artwork too, I was thinking of like trying to do it like that. So I kind of was going about this a couple different ways. Like that. I have to do the corners for that one. There's, like I said, work in progress, but I just wanted to show the home blessing, the protection correspondences. I thought that was so beautiful with the door. The blood moon. And the moon magic. I loved getting this. This is an old artwork from them. You can see the year. Compared to, this is like one of the newer ones. So yeah, it's like, and plus I've bought, I mean, if I don't have any artwork, I buy it from their moon market. If there is artwork that's missing, or like, excuse me, not missing, but if there's, because I wasn't subscribed to them when they first started, you know, so if they put any new artwork up that I don't have yet, I'll like purchase it as soon as I can. But yeah, I loved that Armed with the magical herbal reference, the sigil from Avon. So that actually is supposed to be on the other page with that September SBAT, but it came in this box, so that's why they're together, but I'm gonna move that. Some empty pages. I think that's kind of it. And then here's just some artwork that, you know, that's I'm probably gonna be trying to put in there next. And like I said about, I don't know how I want to put these long ones. I was thinking about putting them on the same page, even though it's about the Bifrost Bridge, and this one's about Avalon. And it kills me to cut the white off, but I think it will look nicer when I do cut it off. And then, yeah, so I'd love to know, like, what do you have, like, if you guys have gotten these long art prints like this, what did you do with them? But yeah, that was part of the Yggdrasil, and then the Avalon came in a different box, but I was kind of like debating. So here's like, so I only went through two chapters, and there's like 3 more that I haven't really touched. So I had these kind of sectioned off with paper clips, and I think there's some like miscellaneous pages in here. I think like towards the back when I first got this book, I was trying to put, I used to get these pages from metaphysical shops. Here it is. And they're like the laminated like pages. I thought about like putting them in here, but I can't find like my other ones I have. But I was thinking about doing a chapter in the back of those, because those are really useful too. But yeah, that's my big grimoire. For the longest time, there was artwork like stacked up in the back, and at the end of January, I finally cut them all up. It was what a mess I made at the table, because I had all the trimmings from all the artworks, and and all the sleeves they come in. So I just had a big pile, but and then I had the sticker sheets and the sticky tack out, and then I was cutting these. So but yeah, this is just what it looks like so far. I'd love to know, you know, how are you building up your grimoire? You know, are you gonna take the binder? I think the binder approach is better, but I really wanted to do it in the book like this. I just think this is so, there's just something so timeless about this. But I'd love to, like, probably the next one I make will probably be a binder, because this is going to take a long time to finish, and I'll probably, you know, I guess, you know, we only get a couple artworks a year, you know, 12 artworks in a year, and then if that, an extra artwork, if they give an extra one in the, you know, in the box, like a big art print, the 8x10s, because if not, they give an 8x10 with the, you know, the 5x7 in the moon box. So unless they release more artwork or anything, that's what it's gonna look like so far. Just kind of moving some things around, but yeah, that's really it. Sorry for my coughing, but thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. It means so much. Please stay safe out there, make good choices, and I hope that you're working on your grimoire too. And I'd love to know all your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you next one.